Hello, my name is Ben Muldrow, and I'm proud to launch the Southwest Virginia brand. Over the past 9 months, we've been working to develop a comprehensive brand for this 19 county, 54 town, 4 city region. That process included 5 week-long discovery visits where we visited each county in the region. We met directly with stakeholders. We drove all throughout this region, seeing what makes it great. There are several things that we discovered along the way. First of all, there have been tremendous organizational successes, but people don't necessarily know who did them and who deserves credit for them. And many times people weren't looking for credit, but there still was a lot of organizational confusion. There was also the lack of any kind of open source brand. There had been a previous Southwest Virginia logo developed, but that logo became representative of an organization, and people did not know whether they had access to it or whether they had permission to use it. But in every place we stopped, there was a strong connection to Southwest Virginia. Everyone believed that they were part of this region. And one of the most exciting things was there was a true hunger for professional tools. People wanted things that would make it easier to tell the region's story. So as we began, we inherited a logo with a tagline: authentic, distinctive, alive. This logo has been extremely well implemented, and we knew we needed to preserve it because it had been used and it was seen throughout the region. We also knew that we had 2 organizations, the Southwest Virginia Cultural Heritage Foundation and the Friends of Southwest Virginia. So what we were recommending is, first of all, what we call a brand shift, taking that pre-existing logo and making it representative of the Friends of Southwest Virginia and those organizational partners making things happen throughout the region. That opens up the opportunity for us to create a destination brand that could be open source, access to all, and also create a brand for the Cultural Heritage Foundation. And that's where we'll start. As we went throughout the region, we started to find that there was a series of extremely successful capacity building efforts that started with downtown revitalization. And then about 10 years ago, it moved into music heritage with the Crooked Road and creating a series of venues to be able to preserve the heritage of this region. With the success of that, we saw the creation of arts and crafts programs around the mountain, Heartwood, and then the focus on outdoor recreation and being able to use outdoor recreation to drive economic growth and build organizational capacity in each community. After realizing that there were these 4 main components that really inspired what we decided should be representative of this Cultural Heritage Foundation. And with that, we have the creation of the Cultural Heritage Foundation brand. What's really exciting about this was it also inspired a program that we're calling Cultural Coordinates, reminding the communities that they are truly made up of a series of cultural heritage stories and that each one of those stories is important. Many times with the separate capacity building programs, we can end up creating silos where a community that has music heritage might have difficulty figuring out how to cultivate both that and outdoor recreation simultaneously. In addition to that, we're able to realign these organizations that are building capacity in each of these areas. We know that we have the Crooked Road that's focusing on music heritage, Round the Mountain focusing on arts and crafts, the Appalachian Spring Initiative on outdoor recreation, and what we're simply calling Hometowns of Southwest Virginia with the downtown revitalization. So now not only is it representative of an organization, but it's representative of initiatives that are truly out there helping communities help themselves. And with the creation of that, it opens up the door for the destination brand. Now, with that destination brand, we started with a series of components that we want to use to build this brand. The first, a color palette. We selected 4 colors that would allow us to look different from our competition, something that might stick out and make people stop and take pause, take notice of Southwest Virginia and look a little deeper. In addition to that, we selected 2 typefaces. These are both sans serif typefaces. They allow us to create a personality and have an infinitely expandable system of growth. We've got to make sure that our tools and our components allow us to connect the dots. Then from our stakeholder meetings, we landed on 12 brand values: undiscovered, outdoorsy, hardworking, approachable, dynamic, musical, unique, artistic, rugged, and then of course, authentic, distinctive, and alive. From those brand values, it inspired a comprehensive brand statement. If you are looking for stunning natural beauty, Southwest Virginia is a place where peace and tranquility come in dramatic form. From the highest mountain peaks in Virginia to the most diverse river ecosystem in all of America. Whether taking scenic drives to view the fall color, following Daniel Boone's footsteps along the Wilderness Road, or simply fishing, floating, or paddling on a meandering river, time spent in the region adds up to something much more than a simple getaway. And with this intro paragraph, we have different modules. One that speaks to music and arts, outdoor recreation, higher education, and even focusing on the hometowns and downtowns of Southwest Virginia. Then to wrap by saying, Southwest Virginia is a singular region. Experiences are daring and peaceful, cultured and eclectic, creative and innovative, friendly and proud. In a state known for tricorner hats and sandy beaches, Southwest Virginia represents a different side of a true Commonwealth. We invite you to explore an undiscovered region of Virginia, a place that encapsulates the words authentic, distinctive, alive. Southwest Virginia, a different side of Virginia. And with that, we represent and present the region brand. Now, with the creation of that destination brand, we have the opportunity to truly create brand equity and consumer loyalty. But we have to have a system that's expandable, that can grow, use social media icons, be able to connect with these different communities and different counties and different cities. We created these variations of these 19 counties and 4 cities, showing all the different pieces of the whole. We even explored brand extension of that tagline, a different side of Virginia. Being able to talk about the adventurous side of Virginia for outdoor recreation, the musical side of Virginia, the artistic side of Virginia. The expandability is truly endless. From there, we moved on to what we call interest extension, creating a system that allows us to grow and expand icons representing places, activities, and different areas of interest that people throughout the region have. That way, connecting activities to the brand itself. We also looked at regional extension. We've identified character regions that exist throughout this 19 counties, places that truly have their own character that we want to preserve as parts of the whole. Places like the coal fields, the New River Valley, the Clinch, and even far southwest Virginia. Now, this character region system is infinitely expandable as well. And as different areas are identified, we can continue to grow and expand this system. We also saw opportunities for organizational extension, things to reinforce this region and the assets that it has. Things like the Southwest Virginia Artisan Trails, evolution of things like My Southwest Virginia Opportunity into what we're calling Venture SWVA, and even consumer events like Southwest Virginia Wine Festival, being able to highlight the expandability of the brand. We even went in and began to create popular extension for collateral materials and products. It is important for consumers to be able to connect with the brand. Hats, vests, guitar picks. Then doing extension and expansion of the program so that you can make your way into passion-oriented products like biking jerseys and coffee mugs, and simply being able to give products to the consumer. Apparel is a huge opportunity, being able to highlight even down to the interest icons themselves. Always reinforcing this hidden side of Virginia. Now, along with that, we had a special focus on outdoor recreation, the adventurous side of Virginia. And in that, we identified 5 major areas of focus: outdoor destinations, outfitters, gear makers, communities, and consumers. With the outdoor destinations, we identified 8 primary anchor sites that we wanted to create connectivity, preserve the unique brands, create a platform for expansion, but most importantly, create a visual connection highlighting the true density of amazing outdoor recreation opportunities. So with that, we created brand extension for each one of those 8 anchor sites: High Knob, Blue Ridge Parkway, Mount Rogers, New River, the Clinch, the Breaks, Wilderness Trail, and Appalachian Trail. From there, we wanted to focus on outfitters and tour operators, creating connectivity in the industry, and then highlighting what we're calling the official Southwest Virginia Guide program, being able to motivate people in the outdoor recreation sector to connect to us and create a certain experience standard for visitors to the region. We also want to create an organization to foster gear manufacturing in the region. We're calling it Gear Up SWVA, and it's focused on everything from someone hand flying ties on the front porch to backcountry.com, distributing outdoor recreation gear all throughout the East Coast. We want to make sure that our communities are prepared to be base camps. These downtowns can truly capitalize off visitors to the region who are taking advantage of the outdoor recreation. And we want to cultivate the consumers with things like the newly renamed Virginia's Outdoor Lovers Expo. This outdoor expo has been the Southwest Virginia Outdoor Expo and has happened for the past 2 years. But this year, it's going to go on the road and start a new precedent of traveling throughout the region, exposing people to different parts of this 19-county region. We also have a new website, an outdoor recreation component added to myswva.org that can be found at myswva.org/outdoors, giving true consumer content-driven access to outdoor recreation in the region. Highlighting brand systems to help tell the story, what we're calling the search engine campaign, featuring a single dominant image, highlighting the amazing things that can be seen throughout this region, the rivers that can be run, the nature that can be experienced, the beauty that can be captured, the views that are right around each corner, the different opportunities that truly make Southwest Virginia a region that people deserve to discover, things that they need to see and do for themselves. And with that, it brings us to our deployment strategy. We've created a comprehensive brand manual, a digital rollout with all assets being created and stored in the cloud, a website to aid in the launch, and the transition and empowerment of people into being brand evangelists. That brand manual is available today and contains all the standards helping us to create consistency in the brand. We've also launched brandswva.com. If you go to the website, Scroll down to the bottom of that website, click on the blue box, and you can sign up to get access to all the materials. You can also go in and request interest icons that might not exist yet, and fill out the form. We'll create the icon for you, email it to you, and add it to the system. We've tried to make it as easy as possible for anybody and everybody to get their hands on the new Southwest Virginia brand. Thank you so much for your time today, and we look forward to you helping us tell everyone about a different side of Virginia.